I guess we've all heard it 1,000 times. Audio is 50% of video. But that doesn't really mean what you might think. Now, I get that audio is important, like mic quality. But there is more to it than just that type of audio. And if you know how to use it correctly, you can skyrocket your views and just create better videos in general. But let me explain. So I'm gonna show you two of the exact same clips of a video I made the other day, but one with the secrets and one without the secret. Did you see the difference there? Or should I say, did you hear the difference? And yeah, that's the secret, sound effects and music. Now, sound effects and music can literally change up the whole vibe of your entire video. So let's hop into Filmora and I'm gonna show you exactly step by step how to take your video from the first one to the second one. Let's get into it. Okay, so as you guys can see here, I'm open in Filmora. And let me just show you how simple it is using Filmora to really elevate your videos. So this is the timeline of that first video you watched, the right one. And this is the sound design here at the bottom. Now, as you guys can see, that is 7 sound effects just to make that little transition. So it takes a lot, but the result is worth it. So let me show you what I did to create that. So in the beginning of the video, obviously the first sound is this film burn. Now this one comes with this pack. I'll put a link in my description for you to download this pack completely for free, which I use for most of my videos. And then the first sound effect really is the water sound and the birds. Now this is very simple to find. Simply go to audio and then press sound effects. And then here you can type in whatever you need. So if I type in birds, there it will pop up birds singing. Boom. Now you simply just drag and drop that into your clip. Now, an important thing you have to realize is that this is not at its loudest. That's one thing you have to really get to know when you're doing sound effects in your videos, because if you drag it in, the audio is like way up here. You want to make it a little bit softer or harder depending on what you're trying to create. So for this is just birds in the background softly. So definitely put it a little bit softer. So that is very simple to do, just this first part. And then this part, the build up. Boom. So that part is literally a build up sound effect that I used. So if I go to my sound effects, you have, I put this wind as well, but this build up sound effects, you can simply type in suspense or build up sound effect and it will be there. Now it is very important to put your sound effect exactly where the clip transitions at its peak. So as you guys can see here at the bottom right here is its peak, where it's at its loudest, and that's exactly where the clip switches from me to the forest. Okay, so once you have those down, let me just quickly show you. And then this one is the sub boom that I put in. So if I play that one, so it is very hard to hear in the video, but it just adds more depth to your videos. So that's why the thing with sound design is you can have 7 different sound effects that all creates the transition, and even though it's very subtle, it does make a difference. And I think that's the main thing when it comes to sound effects and editing sound effects, is most of your sound effects is subtle alone, but as soon as you put it together, like 7 or 10 of them, then they create something awesome. So that's just the sub boom, everything you can find in the Filmora library. And then I just put another whoosh where it transitions, okay, and then just another transition whoosh. and this one just gives it a bit more depth. So doing sound effects is actually pretty simple, and then obviously music is a very important part. So here at the beginning I wanted to create like a quiet forest feel, and then all of a sudden build up to the music. Now, because if I started my music while I was standing there, it would not have the same effect. So it all comes down to, you can literally just play around with it and everything, and it's actually pretty cool, especially if you learn to master it. It's a very cool thing you can add to your videos. Okay, so I hope you've learned something in this video, and remember, sound effects is not just one effect, it's a bunch of them that make up a cool transition or whatever you're going to use it for. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.